Hey everyone. It's me and Tyros, Tom and Tyros streaming again. This is not a live stream, pre-recorded video this time. And we're gonna do a Champions Path Draft League coaches interview. Get to know the coaches of the Champions Path Draft League. And this week we got two coaches on. I'm real excited to get to know these coaches. They're awesome. They're both 2-0. They're both should be moving up in the power rankings with impressive wins. And let's get right into it. So we got Tank on with the LA Lapresses. And Tank, why don't you introduce yourself to the league? Tell us your Pokemon history, a little bit about yourself. And yeah, I'm excited to hear your perspective on the league so far, man.
Thank you, Tom. Hi, guys. I'm TankAction, and I coach the LA Lapras team. This is my first draft league of any kind, anything I've ever participated. I've done, little friendly tournaments, won a couple of shiny Pokemon here and there. I've only actual Pokemon history I have with official league stuff as I competed in a TCG event back in my hometown, and I took first place. So
Let's go.
yeah. And I've been playing since Red and Blue and Yellow, and really got more into competitive VGC back in X and Y with Mega Evolutions. Love Mega Evolutions. If they bring Megas back at some point, I will be so happy. But that's neither here nor there. And yeah, that's my little history of Pokemon. It's still my favorite game. I'm 32 years old and I still love this game.
Sweet. So we had the draft. It's 2 weeks ago now, and I thought splitting it this season between the East and the West was really nice. And what strategies do you have actually like going into the draft as far as trying to build your team?
So my strats weren't really trying to like I didn't have a desired team I was trying to go for. I play most meta on rank ladders, so I've dabbled with a lot of different mons. There's still a lot of mons in the lower tiers that I haven't even touched because they're dang near impossible to use. But I just kind of wanted to go ahead and take some pieces out of the of there, like Amoonguss and Landorus T. I didn't want anyone to have those, so scoring those two was a nice little pat on the back for myself. I'm like, okay, as long as I have these two, I don't have to worry about these two. So there we go. Let's go. And yeah, I really don't have to worry about having like safety goggles because sure, I might get a sleep powder from Venusaur, but I can work around that. That's not an issue. So yeah. So as my first draft league, I just wanted to go ahead and be like, okay, you know which Pokemon can be used well, and you know which ones are used well. So let's just try to make it a little bit more tough for the people to build their teams.
I absolutely love that. And going back to the draft more, what specifically did you think going into the draft did work out for you and what didn't work out? Like, what is there something you were targeting that didn't get? And what did you get that you're very happy you ended up getting other than the Amoonguss and Lando? I know you already touched on those, and those are two solid, strong picks. You didn't even bring Amoonguss to game one, but your opponent had the safety goggles. I wanted this Pokemon. That's just goes to show you how cool of a Pokemon that is in this draft league, too.
Yeah, Amoonguss is nothing to sleep on and stuff. Unfortunately, I can sleep on it, so I'm good with that. But early on in Sword and Shield, when Hatterene got introduced and stuff, and Indeedee, the pairing of the combo was kind of like insane. Like I really hated going against Indeedee female and Hatterene back in the first months of VGC. But it's still a decent combo, and like since we're not worried about current VGC meta with restricteds and all that stuff, the Indeedee hat combo is still pretty viable.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I think Landorus was my fourth. I want to say that's how it played out. Um, and knowing that I knew like things like Incineroar and Rillaboom, all the nice ones that are like super legit, that we're all going to be gone. But I kept my eyes open for like Hitmontop. I've recently used him in a rental team before this draft, and he has some crazy bulk stacks with some interesting good coverage. And I was like, okay, we can make this work. So, and yeah, for things that didn't work, like the ones that I've kind of traded off now, like Malamar. I even think I like try to snag up like a Runerigus, like I had some ideas what I wanted to do with those, but in the end, after kind of seeing what opponents I'm going to be battling and kind of how now I'm starting to really feel and understand what's going on, I'm kind of glad I've done like trades and have gotten rid of those guys because yeah, I don't know what I was gonna really do with a Malamar. Like I know it's got some pretty interesting shenanigans like with using superpower, but besides that, it still can get hit pretty easily. So
Yeah, so you kind of touched on with the monster you're targeting, more or less trying to deny other people some very versatile guys on your side of the field. Do you want to talk about anything else that you targeted, maybe in the lower tiers or the trades that you made? And I really like the SCAB one myself. I thought that was probably out of all the trades, I think that was one of the best ones going into that first week there.
yeah, and like I'm actually kind of like glad I decided to go with it because like no joke, I was listening to like the preview to all the battles leading up to week 1 and stuff, and looking at my squad, like I was like, okay, so this is what I first picked with, but even I wasn't quite happy with it and stuff, and then so I started looking through the draft and was like seeing what was still available, and then when I saw a Scavalier pop up, I was like, oh crap, no one's touched that guy yet. And yeah, sure enough, I was just like, okay, I already knew the stats for him, so I was like, let's go with Scav because the only other person I'm worried about is Torkel, but Torkel's not available. So
And how do
yeah,
you like your team after week 2?
well, definitely after week 2, I'm with the matchup I was faced with a lot of dark type options against my psychic type options and stuff. I felt like going through for week 2 was going to be good. I did an interesting trade right before, a couple days before, for a Rotom Mo, which I kind of had some ideas of what I wanted to do with it, but essentially didn't bring it at all. I have it in the back for when it's ready. I do believe like the ability to like levitate is just too good to be overlooked. But
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, my team after week 2, I'm very kind of happy with how I built it, what I did with it, kind of have a little bit understanding of what's out there, and I have some pretty bulky guys, so I have a really good advantage on like taking hits. So I'm looking confident. I'm very confident on trying to see what happens in the next few weeks to see what kind of different strats are going to be thrown my way. Because I feel like it's been by the numbers. I feel like you press A and then you press A again. So
Is there anyone on your team that really has like surprised you at all? Someone that you brought to a match or you thought kind of like fit in well to that week and really performed good for your team and kind of rounded it out?
yeah, so like the four guys I have written down for what I would consider my elite is so far Indeedee female, Hatterene. Like I said, those two combinations can't be overlooked. The Follow Me is just too good. The Psychic Terrain is fantastic. I do not have to worry about priority moves touching me at all.
Yeah, it's
And
huge.
in my week 1, he forgot about that for like a fake out and a sucker punch. So hey, gotta dust off the webs and remember this. This is why we did this, So yeah, Hatterene, was just she put in so much work. That beautiful witch. That yeah, just did so good. But then for week 2 though, knowing that I was going to be going against more dark types and stuff, I was going to have my work cut out. Plus, I was really trying to plan around for this possible Barraskewda to really wreck any town. So um, yeah, Hatterene still came in clutch. I knew if I could lead those two and clinch game 1, then I'd be fine for game 2. And then what I was like, my secret weapon was the Como, and that's my final pick. Oh, besides the Scavalier, sorry, my Scavalier, of course, was also very very beneficial to just being slow in Trick Room, plenty of coverage moves to hit him with either a Bug type, a Dark type, steel type, or ground type, and I definitely prepared the ground moves from week 1. I knew I needed to get those ground moves in.
So you're in the top echelon right now. What's going through your mind right now?
My team is still needs to grow, but I like what I'm working with here. I'm gonna see what other options are out there for my opponents, see interesting strats that I haven't quite seen used against me, and then learn and adapt from that and stuff. And looking into my week 3 already, I'm kind of interested. It's going to be another Glass Steer matchup for me, and I destroyed that Ice Horse in week 1. So let's go.
Is the SCAV slower than that? Do you know off the top of your head?
100%. Escab is one of the slowest Pokemon. It's up there with like Torkoal.
Oh wow.
Escab is base 20. and then right after that it goes like Hatterene. Like it's just insane. Yeah, I have Milotic for when I want Milotic to shine, and I just haven't had Milotic able to really step it up and do what it can do. And it can be fun. We know we can get some coil hypnosises off. Some good muddy waters, or we can just run pure recovery and just hit them hard with ice beams and icy winds, and depending on what the strat entails for that week. But I don't know. Milotic hasn't been able to be used yet in week 1 or week 2, so. And I've already flip flop between its abilities, so I have it ready. I have it ready for when it needs to be. And Morpeko, I've been holding out on a trade for Morpeko for another Mon, but no one's touched them yet. But I'm gonna see how long I can keep Morpeko and see if I can actually use it for what I built it for. It's very niche, but if it comes in clutch, then I'm gonna be super happy about it, and then I might be like, okay, Morpeko, go back over there and give me this other Mon, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that again.
I did the same thing with Cherim and Ninetales last year. Yeah. And then I made a trade immediately after they got like 5 kills in a game. And I was like, all right, it worked out. I'd rather go another route now. So I love that you're doing that. And I really hope whatever C-tier Pokemon you're looking for does not get taken from you. Because if that works out, it's just such a good feeling. You fist pump when you send the trade to the moderator. You're like, let's go. I did it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that, that's definitely the first trade I did was for the Escavalier, and I felt that immediately.
Let's go!
I love it immediately. Yeah, I was like, I knew I'm making a right call here. And then it's funny when it broke news during stream, that felt, I was like, all right, I'm actually I'm doing something here. I know what I'm doing. I'm not just some amateur rando, So, but this is fun, man, and I feel the pressure every week. It may that be a weakness to let you guys know or something, but yeah, I feel it every time. Like this is life and death here.
And you had 2 tough opponents.
Yeah, they were very interesting. Like they had plenty of things to work with to wall me, to stop me, to just be super powerful, and I just managed to squeak by every time. Like week 1, I was afraid of Cinderace. Cinderace is the best steel type in the game because of Libero. So, it's fast, it hits strong. Like, ouch! I do not like that. But we planned for that. We worked our way around it, and here we are. We're 2-0 going into week 3. And Little Smurf, I hope we have a great match starting on Thursday. I wish you the best of luck, and yeah, I'm already scoping out your team. I'm about to probably either tonight or tomorrow build it in Showdown and have some matches with it. So,
and he might be 0-2.
Yeah, because I think Smurf lost both his matches. I think.
I'm not too sure about this week. The match stats aren't there while I was taking notes before this, but I know he lost week 1.
Yeah. Here, sorry, my dog. Hold on. Yeah, I was watching Fox update live the power rankings and all the bracket stuff, and I was like, oh man, I better get out of here, because I was just looking some details in the draft and just kind of clicking through tabs, and I was like, oh, he's editing this live right now.
That's the thing about Google Docs. You can see it all. You can see it all.
Yeah, I'm looking now, but yeah, no, I think yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, they have definitely they haven't switched the power rankings, but yeah, I definitely see the numbers, and I'm looking for Little Smurf. Where is that guy? Oh yeah,
21 right now.
They have him 0-1 right now.
Yeah, I think he lost to Anti this week.
Anti?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Who did the parting shot? Cinderace in the back.
Oh, oof.
Yep.
That hurts.
Sorry, sorry. Baton pass. They baton passed. The
baton pass.
Yeah, baton pass the stats. Boost to Cinderace, and then it just O-code Glastrier straight off the bat. This is crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got to see if I could watch that game back on shout out Bum Trash Garbage on Twitch. And I haven't been shouting out anyone's Twitches, but Shout out TankAction on Twitch. Shout out everyone's Twitch that in the league that streams, man. When I upload this to YouTube, I'm gonna add all the descriptions for all the Twitches we talked about today. But
Thank you, appreciate it.
dude, absolutely, man. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and this is my second season of the league. This is your first season. I hope you're having fun too. And I got one more question that we added in late. This is actually shout out Fox. This is a Fox question of the day. And one, state of the league, and two, who are you worried about?
So the state of the league right now, since this is my first league, I don't feel like I have much of an opinion on the matter, to be perfectly honest. I feel like there's some good stuff happening. I don't know. I still don't know most of you guys. Like, even I've been training with Tom and Tyros for this past week for my second week match, and thanks to you guys again. But yeah,
Anytime. And wait, can I
yeah,
just interrupt you real quick? Anyone that needs
sure.
practice battles, that's if you're watching this and you need help practicing in our league, please reach out to me, Tyros, Tank, Snom, B. Haney, Fox, Unite, like anyone that if they have time, I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Alpaca's awesome. Like there's so many people that are good to prep with that if you just reach out in general, I'm betting you there's at least one out of the 24 that might be able to say, hey, I got time. Let me help you out. So sorry to interrupt, Tank. I just wanted to put that out there to like make sure everyone knows that too.
Absolutely, and yeah, if you reach out to me, I will definitely try to see if I can make the time for it and stuff. Life is crazy like that, but not this week. No one hit me up this week. I am going to be busy this week.
Yeah, put that out there too. Yes, very good.
Yeah. It's like I am busy. I am busy this week. I am working fully, and then I'm going on vacation. So please don't bother me.
Have fun on that vacation. But yeah, there's 24 people in here. And I'm sure one of the other 23 would be willing to help you if you can. You guys could schedule a good time for both of you.
Absolutely, and even if you just want to do a chit chat real quick, I'm down. I can talk more than I can actually like try to build other teams and help you with other strats like that. That takes a lot.
That takes a lot more time. It's more of a
Yeah,
commitment to do that. If you just want a conversation, yeah, just reach out about, hey, I'm thinking about this. I would like your opinion because you have some similar Pokemon, or I liked what you did this week and I wanted to pick your brain about that. Feel free to reach out to everyone. I feel like I'm talking a lot now, so please take over. I'm sorry.
it's all. No, it's all good though. So the first part of the question was the state of the league, and then the second part of the question was the what my feeling is going into the next one, what I'm kind of
Or
worried about.
yeah, like if you, not necessarily next week, but going forward, is there any teams that stand out to you? You're like, I'm glad I don't battle them, or this is going to be like just looking ahead. Which team scares you the
Actually,
most? I would say.
so for me right now, this is how I feel like it's going for me internally. These first two matches were kind of like you're the new guy, prove yourself with these two matches, and and then after that, the schedule I see, I'm like, okay, so these guys have been playing for a minute, they know what they're doing. Um, I have to fight Tyros. Like I think week 5. I think week 5 is when we go. So
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's also to me that's also an important match. I'm like, okay, I've been kind of training with this guy. I know a little bit, but not a lot, But it's going to be interesting. I've seen his matches. Fox Gopher is the next one after him when it comes to the conference, and yeah, the former champ made it to the finals again. Missed by Biani. So let's see how that goes. And yeah, every match from here on out, like week 3. I'm almost considering it a bye week. I'm still gonna prep and take it serious, but like I said, I am going on vacation, so my mental state is already checked out.
I feel that
so
completely.
so if I throw week 3, it's fine. I'm okay with that. I've started myself a good 2-0 strong start. We can come back from a 1 week loss, but no, we're gonna prep and we're gonna win. Sorry, I'm calling it Little Smurf right now. We're going 3-0 into my vacation, and I'm gonna have a great vacation. But yeah, every single battle after week 3, I feel like is important because there's some good opponents from what I've seen around the chat. I'm seeing the teams they have. They pick some good mons, like for me, I kind of pick some like safety picks where I can be strategic about who can get what. But some of these other guys got these mods and they have teams built around them and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, okay, open our eyes and see what we can do here, you know. But I wish everyone the best of luck that I come across. I hope we have some memorable matches. I hope, you know, afterwards if you ever guys want to have more matches with draft league stuff or casual VGC rank ladder stuff, I'm down for it all. You know, I love Pokemon. The more I can play, the happier it makes me. So thank you guys.
That's awesome. That's so I love that because I feel the same way. And Tyros, you got anything else to add? Because I think we're almost done. It's 10:27 right now. We got a hard out at 45, but I figured this would be around a half hour.
No, I'm good.
So
Thanks for coming on,
yeah,
Tank.
and I'm back on that. Please reach out to me if you need any help prepping. If you just want to talk Pokemon, I'll be here. And what's it called? I know Tyros will too. But yeah, no, I'm so appreciative of everyone committing their time to this. And I feel like we're all having fun because everyone's been committed. So I appreciate that. And yeah, if you're in this league, I'm gonna reach out to you at some point or another to try to get you on. I actually already got it planned out who I'm reaching out to next week for week 3's recaps or who we want on. So yeah, you're on my list if you're in the league. Just know that. So I'll be reaching out soon.
I'll be looking forward to those interviews. Thank you again, guys.
Thank you, Tank. And Tyros, any last words?
Nope, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Done and